Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to episode 7 of Trudvang Legends. We've done a whole bunch of stuff, so I don't want to recap too much, but right now what we're trying to do is we recently saved the children of a guy from the chieftain of the Deer's something tribe. And I was just going to recollect what that is. The camp of the Black Deer's tribe. And we've brought them now, we're bringing them back to the tribe in the eastern Darkwoods, but while we're getting there, we've had to encounter two of the most fierce creatures we've had to encounter yet, but outside of bosses, and that is the Garm. And we're about to have a battle with them. Now, the Garm appeared there because of a world event that is no longer really active because it was dependent on a location token being in the wildlands. So while there are some Garm out on the board, and there's two over there, we are going to have to defeat them. And yeah, that's going to be an interesting challenge because they are pretty darn tough. But before we can bring the two children, they're not children, they're grown adults, that one was battling for the life of her tribe against a very powerful enemy that we defeated, helped her defeat. And then the son was exploring some crazy ruins where he got trapped in an ensorcelled area by a undead knight, where we also got this sword, the Tower Lord's sword. It was pretty cool. And now we're doing this, so we're about to bring him back, and I have a feeling this is getting close to the end of the adventure, so I hope I can get rid of this card. However, it's in Gameling's his discard pile, so I'm not sure how that's going to work there. But Gameling did get something cool. We gave him this title, the Champion of the Wild Folk, because it adds +1 to his bag. So I haven't done that yet. I did look it up to see if it was just a +1. Do you always have one of those symbols? You just add it to your bag. You get to add it to your bag. So he's got another one of the leaves in his bag, which I always forget the actual names of the different tokens, like what they are. That is, the leaves are agility, so he's got another agility token in his bag. So let's get started. Normally we again go to our travel phase, but our travel phase is we can't go anywhere because we have these enemies. Well, we could leave there and take damage doing that, but why do that? We're going to try and defeat them so we can complete our quest. And I have some quest tokens. I have the 3 and 4 quest tokens with me. I still have this token with me, but I don't remember why on our Ladonna. And I don't have any companions yet. I know that I missed out on a companion when I was talking to some fairies. I could have gotten a fairy companion, but I missed that out. Now, this is a little late, and this is probably going to get published a couple times after, but Colin over at the One Stop Co-op Shop is also doing an adventure of this. It'd be really cool if you want to go see how that changes and looks different than mine and how much replayability is in the game. I think that'd be very cool. I'm going to post a link in the description below. I will also... since this will probably be out a little bit later, I'll probably put one in the previous video as well, just as a footnote. Anyway, thanks, and let's get started. Okay, well, you're quite familiar with this process, and I did see some people posting about the one thing that I don't know how I feel about the game, and that is you can't lose the game, so it makes it a little less tense, I guess, and that is the fact that you can barely ever succeed at checks. But 2 dodges, I guess that's good, since we're going to probably have to do a lot of that to stay alive. And there is our current, and a quick shot. That's good. Maybe we can do enough damage. They take 5, but maybe we can do enough damage to kill them. All right, we also have our ring. Maybe we can get our ring done. We're going to do that too, I think. So we can pull a feat for 2 Chronicle points and automatically activate it. And then we have a way to do more damage next round. But let's start with 1, 2, and 3. And I finally figured out, I really looked into this card. Like if I had 4 here, I could flip myself, exhaust myself to get rid of them and get the good benefits. So I got to remember that, and maybe even do that. I don't know. Well, we already have our quick shot, so I'm going to do that right there. That's 4 points of damage to one of the Garms, and 1 thing on our mistrack, 1 darkness token. And let's see what else we get. Oh, this is a good draw so far, isn't it? Oh wow, a very good draw. Well, not the. Yeah, we'll do 1 here, and then we got this. And that. Okay, well, we got tracking, that's good. And foretell is good because we'll get to see what the enemy attack card is. That's pretty nice. And then we got 1, 2, and come on. A leaf, perfect, okay. 1, 2, 3, look at that. We got this, the dodge 2 up. Now, man, do I want to keep going or do I want to stop? I mean, that's going to be 3, plus I can, for 2 Chronicle points, I can activate it again. But if I do the token, yeah, I'll have just enough to activate it twice. I think we're going to stop there because I also get some other benefits here that we need. So we're going to stop there, and then we're going to go over to check out LaDonna and see what she gets to draw. Now what's interesting about LaDonna is that we haven't talked about this much, but she's actually leveled up one more time than Mailing has in this adventure. I don't remember how that happened, but she's got 3 level 2 cards. And so we got our Healing Flood 2, Soul Shatter. This isn't great for her, but it might keep us healing, and we can still do some damage. Like I was hoping we'd get something that would enhance the damage for Mailing or something. 1, 2, and 3. Good start there. So this is going to go here. We're going to place this here, and the water. We're going to get on Healing Flood right there. Let's see, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there we got our Soul Shatter. This is going here. And this will go here. We got our bigger Healing Flood now. That's good. Let's see if we can get the silence in there. We're still okay. I think I'm going to go one more time. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh, now we're not getting the benefit this bad. Okay, so I've been tempted to do this and see if it helps. I'm going to do it because that means we can take all of these back, put them in our bag, all of them, and draw again. Because I want to try to get the other Healing Flood too. So let's see if we can pull that off. I'm going to 1, 2, 3. Okay, this will be good for us because look, we can get the other Healing Flood. Or do I want to start working on the silence? I think we'll do that. Then we got 2 Healing Floods. Now let's work on the silence. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's not good. But we did get one more of these. I think we're going to stop there. I don't want to lose the good benefit of the Chronicle point. Okay, so now we stopped. Remember, we're fighting the Garm, and the Garm, this is a little harder for the Garm to get that, so that's okay. But 5 health, 2 damage, and no defense. So if we can blast one of these quickly, we'll be in good shape. Now, I can't kill one flat out yet. Oh, before we do, okay, now we're going to resolve. We're going to resolve our first. I got to look at the turn order because I want to know when I should have resolved the item. I think it's after, right? Resolution step. So in the tracking step, once all heroes have stopped, okay, resolve the missed track triggered effects, right? Resolve skill effects at fast attacks. Resolve the attacks of the enemies. Reveal the topmost card of the enemy deck. Yep. Heroes defending attack may block feats. Yep. Resolve the effects of heroes' unused attack and skill feats. All heroes involved in combat may use an active item. Okay, so that's the last thing we do. So first off, we're going to resolve this. That means that LaDonna gets a Chronicle point, as does Mailing, but he also gets a health from his missed track, so he's up to 7 health now. And we're going to look at our skills here. So we got Healing Flood. That's going to put Mailing up to 9, and then this one will put him up to 10. So now he's at full health, completely full health. That is perfect. Then we did not get silence, so we're going to move on to Mailing skills. We did have one skill, and that is tracking. So it means foretell. Foretell 1 means we get to look up the exact, because I think I want to get rid of that card if I can. I mean, we'll see. We want the ability to do that. Foretell means that we can reveal the number of cards in the listed deck, then choose to place each one real card on top or bottom of the respective deck. So let's see, if it's a real bad one, it's a +2. Let's put that on the bottom of the deck because there aren't very many of those in there. So that Foretell worked out well. And we also gain a Chronicle. So he's at 6, Chronicle point. Now that's good. So now we're going to go on to the fast action attack. We got that. We're going to do 4 points to Garm. Doesn't kill it though, which sucks. But we're close. We're close to killing one of them. We'll kill it this turn, I think. We'll see. So I'll just put that next to this one. There's 4 on that one, up on this Garm up there. And then that means the Garm are going to attack us now. So we buried that card, but let's see. A 0 and no symbols. That was perfect. The first attack of the Garm, of course we're doing it against Melee because he's got all his dodges, right? That was going to be 2 points of damage. So we'll just use, we didn't get both dodges, we got this one. So bam, we're going to use that. And then we're going to spend a Chronicle point to activate this feat again, because we're going to take damage, right? So we're going to try and avoid, and a 0, but it does have one of their symbols. That means it is going to trigger, because we didn't get our silence. What is the, I think that's how it works with the two symbols. You get the, is that the, oh, it is the right symbol, okay. So I'm going to double check that. If they have two symbols, do they have to have both or just the one? We haven't really dealt with that before. So let me see. I think it's just a more powerful version. Whichever symbol you pull is what they get. The ability trigger, let's see. Yeah, the ability trigger. Yep, so basically it means that for the Garm that we're going to place a minus health token on our track here. I'm going to find one of those. And there it is. So we're going to place one of these on Mailing's track and push the positive one he just got a little farther down, so it might fall off. But that's okay. That's what happened. But we didn't take any damage because the dodge is activated again. Boom, no damage to Mailing. We're good. All right. Well, that was round one of the attack. So let me clear up and we'll go to round two. Okay. So we would do our explore phase now, but we can't. Then the world phase would take place, but the Trouble in Wildlands world phase card, the only one that's out, is not going to do anything. So we're okay there as well. So now we go back around to our travel phase. We can't travel, so then we go right back, because we can travel, but we don't want to take damage. We're fighting. We're not going to do that. Then we go right back to our, oh, man, I forgot to do this at the end of the round. I'm going to backtrack just a moment. I'm going to do this and pull the 1 feat that we have, which is focus 1. So this is going to be good, I guess. Actually, I don't know if I like that. But it says take it and activate it. So it was the only feat we had left in our pool, so I have to do some things there. I'm going to gain a 1 damage right here. It's going to push these back. But here's the problem with this. I don't know if I like that. And then I'm going to gain a -1 defense, which is going to push off this +1 for a -1. Now, I definitely don't want him going into a bad situation. But that means that I spend 2 Chronicle points. That means that we now have our Ranger's traps up, and I could have spent 2 to defeat a creature with 3 or less. So I would have done that so that we don't have to deal with this other Garm. Gotta remember these little subtle things. And I could have used the other one to defend with, but that's okay. Our other character's item. But that means we only have 1 Garm to fight. I think that's going to be good. Okay, so oh wait, I can't do that. I can only use 1 item, I think. No, I think if I have the Chronicle points, I can use any item that's visible, right? It says items, active items. Well, this was the active item, then that... No, I think that's cheating. I'm not going to do that. Tell me if I'm wrong about that. I'm going to put the Garm back out. Hopefully we get a quick shot and we can deal with the 1 damage to Garm before we have to deal with that. But we have our Ranger's traps. I mean, I could have done it with... Let's put it back up to 3. I could have done it with Ladonna's sword, right? 1 Chronicle for 2 damage. I would have done that for sure. That would have put the Dreamwalker's text up and dropped this down to 2 Chronicles. So that I could do because I did not use... That was her active item, so we could have done that. For sure, we're going to do that. We're going to kill the 1 Garm. Okay, now we're back at it. And we're going to fight this 1 last Garm and see if we can kill it quickly. Okay, so we get tracking, blah. Not bad. Dodge 2, very good. Mighty Shot 1. I'm looking for a quick shot, but I did not get a quick shot. That means we're going to take some damage. And now with her, I have to shuffle her cards up as well, Ladonna. I like her a lot. Mailing's a little rough. He was a little rough at the start because we didn't, I think his bag, even though it's supposed to be set up for him, we didn't get to activate a lot of his abilities early on. Now he's better. But let's see. We're going to get, for Ladonna, we're going to get Troll Strength 1. That means we can probably kill this thing for sure. Hand of Death. I love that card. That's the Hand of Death 2, so even better. Silence. And Healing Flood. Okay, so good. We got some health capacity there. We got some dodging. We're going to get some things done. All right, let's start with Mailing and get his cards out. Now, the odds of us getting 0s on the attack skin are pretty slim, so we definitely want our dodge 2 up. Let's see what we get. 1, 2, 3. Oh, right off the bat, dodge 2 right there. Boom. And we will do focus, because then I can get that off of there and get another strong hit there. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Man, what a great draw there. 1, 2, Mighty Shot is in, and focus is locked in. The only thing I don't have is tracking. Do I care? I can't. I guess I could. I don't have any of these. I might as well give it a shot, but it's only 3, so there's no way I can do badly here, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, well that was okay. Do I want to try it again? I think not. I think we're going to leave it alone with that. Let's go to Ladonna. I mean, I got the guy down with the mighty shot. That just says one attack loses its fast, so I don't even. That's not even going to help me, really. That's not great. Okay, let's see if she can get her Hand of Death or something. 1, 2, 3. That's going to go there. Sorry, wrong way. This is going to go there. That was on 3, actually. No, it was on 2 because we used it. I can do... let's focus, get the Hand of Death going, and we'll get that going. Okay. 1, 2... Good, we got our Hand of Death. So this will go here. We'll get this. And Healing Flood. Okay, we're going to go another round on it. Now, I can't... Okay, well, we'll just keep going for now. Okay, ooh, is that good? Is that good? It is good. Look, boom. Troll Strength. And that, and I think we'll stop there. I don't care about the silence. Yeah, we might take a hit again on the event, but that's okay. We'll see. Oh, I think she should have gotten one of these too, right? When he did that. I think that's, yeah, I think she should have had one of those too, but we're going to get rid of those eventually. Okay, let's go take care of our skills. So our chart means we're good. We did plus, so we get 1 Chronicle. And Mailing gets a Chronicle point. He also does an extra damage this round. So we can kill the Garmin 1. Well, I don't know. He can't hit because the Mighty... Yeah, I mean, it says 1 attack loses its fast action to deal +3, or you can spend 2 Chronicles for 1 attack dealing 3. So we would have to do that to use the Mighty Shot. We actually have to spend Chronicle points to hit it, but with her we don't. We do have something that does 4, and if the target is left with 2 or less, then it's dead. So we're going to get it with the Hand of Death. So we just need to defend against its attack, really. But let's talk about, if we did that, now we're going to look at our skills. Troll Strength, we'll buff this, obviously, which is fine. And Healing Flood, we're going to go up there, but no one's hurt. So I guess we just ignore that. I thought, no one's hurt yet from the skills. And then we got no skills up. Well, we got Mighty Shot up for and Focus, but we already did the Focus. So no, we didn't. Let's go back and look at Mailing. Okay, so the Focus is going to help us quite a bit, actually. It's because it's going to bump this health one off the track, move these down, and give us a... Actually, it's not that great, is it? Better than a Sharp Stick in the Eye, I guess. I'm looking for an attack one. There it is. Get that, but then we're going to bump this off again and get another one of these. So as long as he stays out of the red, we're okay. He's just getting that 1 attack bonus there. And that was Focus, and that's it. So now we're going to draw the enemy card, see what we do here. Let's see what we get. Symbol, so we're going to get another one of those tokens. And it's -1, so it's only going to do 1 damage, so with our dodge we block it. However, we are going to get one of these. So we're going to bump that off. And that's the most activity I've seen on that front in this game so far. And then we're going to do the same thing. Now, Ladonna's got 2 of those negatives. So if she goes into the red, she's going to take 4 damage. That's not great. But that's his attack. So now we're going to get to attack back. And we're just going to use Ladonna's Hand of Death. Because why not? It's going to do 4. And if the target is left with 2 or less, defeat it and gain a Chronicle point. We're going to do that. So we have defeated the other Garm without taking a ton of damage. And that's going to be the end of the fight. Now we're going to get to explore this area and go back to the tribe and talk to them. This is going to be cool. So that big old battle results in 1 experience each for our heroes. That's it. Meh. That's one of the toughest fights we've had. And that's the way it rolled out. But that's okay. So now we're going to talk about, let's get these in the discard pile. We're going to go back to A, which is location C04, C204. Let's see what happens there. I gotta pick up his cards, don't I? Alright, C204 is, if you're visiting, no, we're not. If we have quest token 3, we do. Read C211 if we have quest. We're going to read both of these. We have both of them. Okay, C2, we're going to read C211 right here. Harn sits down and after taking a bit of food and resting a time, he speaks. I was alone in the deep forest tracking a deer when I heard sounds approaching. I went up a tree and watched a party of elven hunters passing under me. They were wounded and watching their backs, as if being pursued by someone or something. They stopped near my tree and I heard them speaking. I understood the words helmed ogre and spiders. But then I heard the rush of wings from on high, and a war host of arc warrior riding thorn beasts dove through the canopy. The battle was savage. I didn't want to be involved, and I crept away. I can lead you to the battlefield if you want, but I don't think any elves survived. So we're going to discard quest token number 3, and then it says unlock adventure card CS004. Lord of the Arcs. Okay, CS004. Let's get that out. Adventure card CS004. That's going to go on our adventure map. Lord of the Arcs. Harn informed you that he saw a party of elves in the woods speaking about a helmed ogre and spiders. Harn watched as the elves were attacked by a host of arc warriors and took the chance to run off before he was discovered. The battlefield is likely worth investigating for tracks left. Now this is going to be starting a new side quest. We now have 2 side quests in our Adventure Chronicle. That's pretty cool. I'm happy about that. And then where were we? Here we go. Lord of the Arcs. If you already tried to save Hilde, or if you want to finish the adventure, read. And no, we saved Hilde. We want to go back. Heck no. If you already tried to save Hilde, or if you want to finish the adventure here, otherwise continue playing. We're going to continue playing because we did save Hilde. I want to go back to 004 again and see what happens when we save Hilde, right? See, because I want a companion, y'all. I want to try and get a friend, an ally, something, anything. Okay, so if the party has quest token 4, we do. We're going to get rid of that there, I'm sure, after we complete it. Go to 007, so it's right here. Hilda tells you, some weeks ago, I was leading a group of scouts up the tall hill when the moon was obscured by the shape of an enormous thorn beast crossing the sky, ridden by a mighty warrior with a big helm. But he didn't go far. A hail of arrows from the thick of the woods put the beast down. It fell in the part of the forest we call the Den of Spiders. I don't think the mount or the rider survived, but you can go check if you like. We don't venture into that region of the dark woods. It's too dangerous. Okay, we discard quest token 4. It's a feeble track, but it's the only one you have. Unlock adventure C2032, Web of Deceit. If you already tried to save Harn. Okay, we're going to do that, and this is going to be the end of our next adventure. Wow, that's the end of adventure 2. C32. Let's get that out. C32, Web of Deceit. Hilda claims to have seen a mighty warrior on a thorn beast shot down over the area of the forest known as the Den of Spiders. It won't be easy to track down, but it's the best you have. So we have 3 side quests right now, and then of course our main quest. So I think we're going to go to end, C2 end now, since we don't really have anything else to do here at this point. Let's see, C2 end. Gorma thanks you for what you did. Before you leave, he has a final warning. Discard point of interest A. Okay, that is gone. Dim gates have been opening in the land. More and more people are losing themselves in the mists and encountering unspeakable creatures. More and more of these monsters will keep crossing over until those infernal gates to other worlds have closed. Trudvang isn't safe, he says. Sleeve location SO23. Okay, we're going to get that out. We're doing a lot in this one. This really opened up the game quite a bit. Wow. This is 23, right? Yes. Location 23, the dim gate. That's going to go in Dahlheim. So we will get that out on the board in just a second. Let me continue reading. C24 and C25. We're going to have 3 dim gates out. So C24, there we go, dim gate, and C25, another dim gate. Okay, we'll get those out on the board where they belong in just a moment. Let's finish reading. Do not replace the current locations. Instead, move them to the adventure board. They may still be activated during the explore phase by heroes in the original region. Okay, unlock side quest C2022, the dim gate secret. Sorry, secret. That is 22, right? Okay. The dim gate's secrets. Dim gates are opening across Trudvang. It's imperative to discover how to close them. You heard that Skaru the Sky, a powerful vintner weaver, may have the answers to aid you on your quest. That's our main quest, so we're going to put this on our adventure board too. And That is fantastic. We are really, really getting along here. We got a lot of stuff going on. All right, and then it says, so we did that. You agree with him, but you also know you have pressing matters to attend to. It's more important to follow the thief's tracks before the trail grows cold, or divert your attention to this new threat. All right, well, we're going to put these dim gates out here, and that's going to bring an end to our current adventure. The question of the day is, do we want to continue? This is going in the dark woods. There's nothing there, so we don't have to unsleeve anything. We'll just put this here in the sleeve. This one's going in Runewilk, way the heck over here. The world is opening up for us, as you can see. And by the way, it says at the bottom here, place a token in this and the adjacent region. I don't know when you do that. Maybe you do that. Oh, the world card, maybe. I don't know. I'll read about it. And this one goes in Dalheim. Dalheim. Where's Dalheim? Way down here. Okay, so there's going to be some tokens, these exclamation tokens in the regions there. I guess if we play again, I'll probably set that up to do that. But let me know. I'm going to pause here. I'm going to clean up from this adventure, and then we'll determine if we go to the next one. And you know, I'm going to give you a snapshot of the board so you can see the quests that we have. We completed this, so I don't think this is going to be in play anymore. I'm going to leave it in the sleeve, but what I'm going to do is just take this Lost King one and put it over it. I don't think we would go back. So right now we have the Lost King, the Lords of the Ark, the Web of Deceit, and the Dim Gate Secret. These are all... the Lord of the Arks is our act. These say adventure. Those are our main quests, the Web of Deceit and the Lord of the Arks. The side quests are the Lost King and the Dim Gate Secret, which I'm going to move to here, just so we have all our adventures together. So those are the things we have right now. What would you want to do? Do we want to do a side quest, see what happens when we venture off into the wilderness, or do we want to continue on with the main adventure? I'm probably going to get this up in time for you to answer me, but I may not. I may have to make the decision on my own, depending on how quickly I can get these videos edited and up. But thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you're enjoying Trudvang Legends. We're pretty deep in it. I mean, we've gone through the full 2 missions. It also might be worth pausing here. I can save the board state and come back to it again, which is something else I like about this game, is I can actually pause the game and continue later, which is great. Because I've gotten some things I would love to show you guys while I've been playing this over the last few weeks. So let's see. Anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Let me know if you want to continue. I am enjoying it. It's a fun game. Remember, I'm going to have to reset our bags and everything. The only extra token that we're going to get is this one because of the Champion of the Wild Folk card that the game mailing has. So he'll get an extra agility token in his bag, but otherwise we have to reset everything. So that's fun. But let's see what we're going to do. I'll leave it here for now, and thanks. I'll talk to you in the next episode. Bye-bye.